Hey everybody, doing a live stream up here at Blackburn Vista. Um, got hella views up here. I rode my crackhead special bike. I'll tell you all the story about the bike if anybody gets in here. But there it is. It took me half the time it took me to hike this time. I did have to push up a couple hills, but it did all right. Holds my water right here. Holds my phone right here. Well, I'm not putting it in there yet. I got a new phone, so I hope the quality of the picture is doing pretty good. I hope it's not pixelated. And I'm learning this phone, so hopefully I can do this live with no problem. It doesn't look any different, so. Let me go out here and show you all this view. I saw many structures coming in. I did another video of my way in here. I saw so many random tree breaks I couldn't stop at all of them to film them. Stopped at the TP. I saw another little TP structure driving in and took a short video of that, so I'll upload that one. But this right here, the little forest of high strangeness dead ends here at the Blackburn Rock Vista. Absolutely gorgeous view. I can't wait to come back here in the fall when the leaves change color. When I got here, there was a buzzard just roosting here, enjoying the view. So, let's see, get y'all back to normal. There we go. And even this part of the little forest of high strangeness, I've gone through so many cobwebs. I'm still trying to get them out of my hair. Just one after another after another. And I can like see one in my peripheral and can't get it. It's bugging the crap out of me. Here we have this face in the rock, which is another highly strange thing here, I believe. There's this huge crevice, and you won't see me crossing it. A lot of other people do around here. This is Daniel Boone National Forest. Actually, this is Red River Gorge area. I just came through Menifee County in a different way and was able to ride my bike down an old logging road to get here. ATV trail, whatever. Now, the other thing that's really highly strange about this particular little area that I've never seen before and can't explain, and wish somebody could answer the question for me of what is this on the tree. Perfect 3-circled mirror, not nailed in. No way in the world that could be glued in. And it points out to the direction of the view. Obviously reflective. And there are no trail markers on this trail whatsoever. It's an unmarked trail. Now, could it be just for the vista? There's a possibility, but I have never in my life seen a trail marker like this. It's like it's made out of some sort of, I can't even explain what that's made out of. It's not aluminum. It's not glass. It's some type of really thin metal. I don't know, it's got me perplexed, really perplexed on that one. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick live stream. Not going to be on here too long. I'm just going to sit here and take in the view. Thought I'd share this beautiful view with everybody. And the couple of strange things that are here. It's a very squatchy area. Last time I was here, I took War Criminal and Jonestead, and we heard a howl on the way in. Or was it? No, it was on the way out. We were almost out. So, I'm the only one here today. Haven't seen another soul all the way in. It's a 2 mile hike, 2 mile ride, whatever you want to call it. I'm just sitting here enjoying some water with some ice still in it. I'm red as a beet. Went to the Pioneer Festival with Jonestead earlier for a couple hours till it got really hot, and then I decided to get on a bicycle and ride 2 miles through the woods. Where it's still really hot. Who do we got in here? I know there's 2 people. 2 lurkers. Hey, Eternal. Hey, Eternal, I was watching your video on the way here about Maui. I actually saw that guy's video. That's a good one. I mean, there's some real fishy stuff going on there, and it's super uber scary to know that that could happen anywhere at any time, isn't it? What happened in Maui should be our warning. You want to see the crevice? No, nothing's an accident. That was definitely not an accident. Those people were trapped there. They were being held in there. The water was turned off. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's been weighing heavy on my mind lately. Hey, Jonestead. I didn't think you'd make it. It is pretty. You remember this place, Jonestead? Are your knees shaking just looking at it? Tell me if it's a good picture or not. Is it all pixelated? I'm hoping this new phone does better. Awesome. Well, I made it here in less than 30 minutes on the Crackhead special bike. So about the Crackhead special bike, I guess I could tell everybody the story about it, because it was as sketchy as this high forest, little forest of high strangeness. Sketchy story. It was. So I look on Marketplace for a bike, and I find this one. And it's priced $40. My price range, right? Because I can't, you know, like everybody else, buy groceries and gas and pay rent and bills, and you know how everybody knows how it is right now. So it looked good in the picture, and it's all right. It just needs some minor work, like the back tire Joan Stead's husband, Kevin, pointed out to me that the back tire's loose on it. And by the way, I managed to ride through horse manure. Isn't that great? That's gonna be great to clean off before I put this in the back of the Jeep. What'd you say, Turtle? Let's see. Yeah, it's like they're going out of their way to act suspicious, and that tall Hawaiian or Polynesian or Pacific Islander looking mayor seems very aggressive and guilty looking. Does he? I haven't seen him. I'll have to check him out. No, you're not derailing. We were talking about that. It needs to be talked about. But anyway, back to the crack bike. The crackhead special bike. I do have a place to hold my water. It did work. I got this for next to nothing on Amazon to hold the phone. But I've got a new phone. It needs a screen protector and a case. Before I put it in there, I'm a little sketched on it. But not as sketched as I was when I picked this sucker up. Because I went way out in Garrett County, right? And I was out by Harrington Lake. And it was a nice area. And I'm thinking, oh, it's probably some rich people just want to get rid of their bike. They don't want to ride it anymore, So Google takes me to this Forest Service Road and tells me to turn down the Forest Service Road. I'm like, Forest Service Road, really? I'm not afraid of Forest Service roads, but I just didn't expect to go down one to get this bike. And so I go down this Forest Service Road, gravel road, and I come to a gate, and it's a cattle farm. And there's a woman who was right at the gate. I guess she had just gone through it, and she saw me coming, so she left it open for me. So I assumed, well, this is the lady who's selling the bike, right? So I go on, she goes on, I go on through the gate, and she stops, and she gets out, and she said, "You need to shut the gate." I was like, okay, so I shut the gate. Let's give y'all a better view. Anyway, so here I am in this cattle farm with the gate shut down a Forest Service Road, gravel road. I'm already in there, right? And I'm already starting to get sketched because she was sort of snippy and she just went on about her business. So I just followed her on down and we go about, I don't know, a mile or so down this road. And we come upon this old trailer on the left, and I mean, it is a crack house. I mean, it is sketchy as all get out. So I'm looking over there, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness that's not where the bike is. Thank goodness. I'm following her to the next house on down the road. Well, it was right there next to it where we stopped. And it was a trailer, and this woman came out, and all these dogs were barking at me. Like, I'm really sketched at this point. I'm like, what have I got myself into? Are these people luring me in to jack me or what? I don't know. So I asked her about the bike. She acts like she doesn't know what I'm talking about. She asked me, what address am I looking for? And I tell her, and she said, it's this address. She said, but it could be those people next door in that trailer over there selling the bike. And I'm thinking, oh, great, She said, now I'm going to tell you something. They're crackheads. She said, so you be careful when you go over there. And I'm like, would you please, I begged this lady, I was like, please go over there with me. I don't want to go over there by myself. I'm like sketched at this point terribly. So she walks over there and I turn around and I drive over there. And the lady was nice enough. She walked up to him, she's drinking a beer and everything. At least she wasn't a crackhead. I ain't got nothing against beer. I'm afraid of crackheads. I don't want to get jacked, for my $40 or whatever. So sure enough, they're the ones had the bike. And so I went ahead and bought it. She's standing there with me. I felt safe enough. And he's like, can I help you get it in your car? I'm like, no, I'm good. So I just managed to throw this bike by happenstance in the back of my car. And Joan Stead can testify how hard of a time I was having the other day trying to get it in there. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I made it out unscathed. But I tell you what, beware on Marketplace. When you buy something from somebody and it's cheap like that, just beware. Beware of your surroundings. Don't go alone. And if you do go, at least go packing a weapon. Because I really got nervous and sketched over that bike. But, it was all I could afford. It was all I could do. So I'm glad I got it. Eternal says, hey, Truth is freedom. Hey, how are you doing? Eternal says, this place looks familiar. I think you were here before. I probably was. I know I've been here before. I don't think I've done a live here. I've done some videos here. Uh, you can totally picture those cases of mistaken identity, right? She must have assumed I was looking for drugs at first. I think she probably thought I was just there to buy something. Yeah. It's a not so hot bike. That's right. It probably is hotter than a firecracker, that bike is. I'm sure. I'm sure it is. Maybe I'll paint it or something. I don't know. I don't think anybody will spot it on me. In the random areas I'll be riding it in. But anyway, what a story. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Truth is freedom. I'm sure you've heard about what's going on in Maui. If you get a chance, go look at Eternal. Look at his video he just posted a little while ago. It's very interesting, very telling. Get back up here to my water. Yeah, it's a good telling video. It's a scary thought, y'all. It's really scary to know what happened there that could happen to us anywhere at any time. Yeah, it is going to be amazing when the leaves change. I will definitely be back. That's usually November. I can hear ATVs down there. There were so many random tree breaks, Jonestead, I couldn't even film them all and stop at every one. No, the gate was closed, sadly. It should be open in November. All right, she subbed to you, Eternal. Where y'all at, Jonestead? Did y'all make it back home already? We're going to the land between the lakes on the 22nd. Oh, you're home already? Cool. It is an awesome view. I could sit here for hours upon end. I was showing this at the beginning of the live. I don't know if you all have any idea what this could be, what this looks like to you. Just tell me what it looks like to you on this tree. Now remember, there are no trail markers here. This is an unmarked trail the entire way. What do you all think that is? Does it not look alien to you? It looks so alien to me. It's reflective. I don't know what kind of material this is made out of. It's some type of metal. Does anybody have any idea? Have you ever seen anything like that? It's obviously there to reflect, be reflective. Is it not? Right? There's so many strange things in this forest. The structures, we're at a howl here. I mean, there's activity in this forest here. And I know that Bigfoot and UFOs have connection. And this just screams to me. This screams to me UFO for some reason. Alien, just totally foreign. Or is there a camera or laser on the other tree for a digital tripwire or anything tall? No. No, there's nothing like that around here. I don't even know how this is stuck in the tree. Yeah, I saw a lot of tree breaks, a lot of random ones. Laser focused target, I'm guessing. It could be like, that could be a laser focused target. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what kind of material this is. It's not glass, very reflective. It's not aluminum. I don't know how it's in the tree. I have no idea. It's got me baffled. You know, and this is the view from it right here. Biden quote, he is later focus. Not only were there tree breaks, Jonestead, there were a lot of trees. When I came the last half mile, I had to push the bike probably half the way because of all of the limbs blocking the trail. Like there'd been things put to block the trail. A lot more, just a lot of messes. Laser focused on Maui, odd choice of words. Well, I mean, could be, but if they want to focus a laser right here, they're not going to do anything but burn down. They're going to burn down the top of a mountain. This is a ridge top right here. There's no homes. There's nothing here. It's just complete forest. Now it's been here ever since the first time I visited this place. I noticed it there. And I just thought, you know, after finding the TP and everything on the way in here, all the structures, the strange humming noise that I've heard through here, stick breaks I've heard, just odd things all the way to here. And this is the very last thing you come across. So I don't know if it's connected or not. I feel like it is because there's no explanation for it. I don't know. Yeah, the TP's still there. There's one piece missing. And I did a video on the way in, and I'm going to post it when I get home or whatever, and you'll be able to see. One far piece from the left is gone from that TP. Now on the drive-in, I saw another little TP formation. I did like 2 videos on the drive-in because I was trying to get used to doing videos with this new phone and accidentally cut them off. So I don't know. I might be able to pin them together. I'm trying to figure out how to edit with this new phone. It's an S23, so I should be able to like do a lot more better editing. Hopefully the videos will get better. Eternal says, yes, that they described Biden as being laser focused. Oh, they did on Maui. Does that sound like a deliberate nod to their method? It does sound very deliberate. They do stuff like that all the time. Laser focused, huh? He looked real laser focused when he was asleep there in Maui. I saw that. I saw that little news clip of him being asleep in Maui. Laser focused, huh? Wow. There is something over that way. It looks like a structure in the mountainside. If I can. Y'all see that? Right there. Looks like some kind of a building or a shelter. They speak in code to each other. They sure do. That's the first time I've noticed that over there, Jonestead. Might have to look on Google Maps, Google Earth, and see if I can see what that is. We have a face in the rock here too. See it? Dang it, I had binoculars in the Jeep and I forgot them. I'm trying to figure out how to, well, not like that, how to take a picture. While I'm doing a live and I can't figure it out. I can't even get this to go away. No filter. We don't want filters. We don't do filters. How do I get that to go away? Oh gosh. I feel like mommy ramblings. How do I do this? How do I do that? Oh my. I cannot get that to go away. Oh, here. No? Crap. How about if I hit the button again? Oh, there we go. Now I got it to go away. See, I'm learning. Yeah, we're very dry here in Kentucky too, like super duper dry. And we have no rain in the forecast. Close to the edge, freaking me out. No, I'm not, Jonestead. Jonestead has a fear of heights. Now, I'm not going to lie. The first time I came to visit this place, I was a little weak in the knees. But the more you come, the more you get used to it. I can sit here all day now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my weekend. Do I want to go camping? Do I want... I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go urban exploring? Do I want to find some abandoned stuff? I don't know what to do. I probably need to help Jonestead pick some more beans at some point, maybe tomorrow or something. Jonestead has hooked me up on some garden veggies, y'all. We've been canning. We got green beans and taters. Lots of green beans, squash, cucumbers, all kinds of stuff. We've been eating good this year. She's got grapes. She gave me a Kajari melon. Take us out with you? I sure will. Y'all got any suggestions where y'all want to go? I'm trying to figure out where to go. Once I get a screen protector, and I've got a case ordered for this phone, but I'm sure it probably won't be here till after the holiday. Then I'll throw y'all on the bike and on my crackhead special, and we can just do videos that way too. I'm not a mountain biker, but I'm learning. I'm telling you, this little trail, this half-mile trail in here from the road was pretty rough. I had to push it up like 3 hills on the way here, y'all. Jonestead says she's got Concord grape jam to make. Yum. Beautiful weekend for exploring. Yes, it is. Anywhere is good. She says, truth is freedom. You don't know the area. Thinking about maybe going back to the William Tarr house. because I only went there once. And when I was there, there was a guy there. I kind of got hurried. I didn't get to sit around too long and really investigate or do much of anything. So, what are y'all doing for the weekend? Anybody having exciting plans? I just heard a scream. I heard it again. Could be human though. I'd like to find a place to car camp, y'all, and I'd like to do what would make an interesting video is a stealth camp. Like go camping somewhere you're really not supposed to be and just be real stealthy about it. There's actually a whole stealth camp community on YouTube. It's pretty interesting what people do. They put up challenges and stuff, and it's just fun. Just a thought, an idea. I'd like to do a stealth camp sometime, but I've got to do it to where I can camp out in the car. Because I don't have anything that I can really throw on my back that's light enough to pack for a very long way. Truth is Freedom is deep cleaning this weekend. Need company while I do that. Hint, hint. You're deep cleaning all weekend on a holiday? Well, that's no fun. But I will have to take some time out at some point this weekend to do some cleaning at home. And a little packing. I'm packing up stuff that I don't use, even though I haven't found a place yet. I don't know if I'll find a place because, I mean, I can barely keep up with my $300 electric bill, all my other bills, the price of food, the price of gas, and just living every day. I don't have anything left. So I don't know how it's going to go, y'all. I might be a nomad, actually living out of my Jeep. Who knows? I've got most of everything I need to do that. What I need the most is a Jackery, some power. And I have my babies, my fur babies that I can't really, they can't live like that. So, and that's another thing. It's costing me so much money to buy just to take care of my pets anymore. It's ridiculous. Everything has gone up fivefold and my paycheck has stayed the same for 5 years. And it's not like I haven't said anything about it. Labor never stops for a holiday. Not really, no. I decided today, though, I got up, I made my bed, did the dishes, got myself cleaned up and left the house by 9:20. I was out early. I'm at Jonesstead. We went down to the Daniel Boone Pioneer Festival, where they want $35 for a Sasquatch coffee cup. Can y'all believe that? $35. I know everything's overpriced at stuff like that, but wow. They want $7 for a fresh squeezed lemonade. I did, however, buy a t-shirt that says "Take a Hike" because I really wanted it. It was 16 bucks, and I bought some local honey. Jonesstead turned me on to some local honey down there. That's all I bought. Eternal says, I think that's why so many people do stealth camping. It's practice for being stealth homeless. You know, you're right, Eternal. It is practice. So, hey, I might as well start practicing, right? Jonesstead says, I know, we passed on the coffee cup. Yeah, we passed. I had to pass. I couldn't spend that on a coffee cup. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I spent $35 on a coffee cup. No matter how much I wanted it. But yeah, I just try to pick stuff to do for free like this. It's about all I can do. But I'll look into the stealth camping thing. I think that would be a lot of fun. I really do. The thing you have to look out for, though, with that is when you're out trying to find a place and be stealthy about it, you're going to run into other homeless people a lot of times, depending on where you're at. I watch a guy, he's called Grave Digger, and he lives in Florida, and he does a lot of stealth camping, urban stealth camping, so he deals with a lot of homeless people. There's another guy called Dick in the Dirt down in Florida that does stealth camping, and those two are kind of friends, and they meet up sometimes. Who else does a lot of stealth camping? Adventures 2.0. There's a lot of stealth camping channels that I watch. Camping with Steve. Camping with Steve is a classic. He's Canadian. He does a lot of weird stealth camps in a lot of weird, strange places. But around here, my problem is trying to find somewhere I can car camp. Because I want to sleep in the car. I don't want to pack my tent. You know, it's too heavy. I don't have a hammock. I should invest in a hammock and learn how to do some hammock hanging. Because a lot of these stealth campers do that. I don't know. I'll have to give it some deep thought and find a place to do a stealth camp. That would be a good thing to do this weekend. If not a stealth, at least a car camp somewhere. And the temperature is going to be hot during the day, but down to like 65 at night. So the night's going to be nice. I even thought about stealth camping up here at this cemetery, but I don't know, y'all. Stealth camping alone in a cemetery? I've seen people do it, though. I mean, I can actually park in this cemetery. I don't have all my stuff with. I wished I'd have brought my stuff with me now, see? Can always come back tomorrow. It would be a pretty good place to do some stealth camping. The Little Forest of High Strangeness Stealth Camp at the cemetery. What do y'all think? I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's catch up with the chat here. Truth is Freedom says, I am struggling taking care of all my pets now. I feed feral cats also, 3 outside, 5 inside, and a dog. The struggle is real. Wow, I bet it is. I've only got 2 cats and a rabbit, and my struggle's real, so I can't imagine yours. And my rabbit loves pea pads. I work for pea pads, y'all. Eternal says, you seem to make good use of your time and resources. Hey, I try to. I value every moment that I'm not at work. I value it highly. It is a struggle. Joan said it's a struggle to feed ourselves and our pets. It's really sad. Yes, it is. It's a struggle, big time. Do you know how much I've spent in groceries this week, Joanstead? 152, a little over $200 just for me. And hey, I'm not eating steak. No, I'm not. You know what I had last night? Hot dogs and sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. My granny used to make that all the time. Eternal says, in Seattle, there seems to be a lot of people reduced to living in mobile homes, though some may have drug problems. I saw footage of a lot of mobile homes on streets of LA and cops can't move them. Mobile homes on the streets? I know there's a lot of tents. Oh, you mean like camper homes? Yeah, I've seen that in LA. There are like just tent cities. There's campers parked all up and down. That's what this world is going to come to. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know if I might end up in a camper. Joanstead's got one over there empty. I might be in it for a while. I don't know what's going to happen. Joanstead said, I'll be hammock hanging. Could you see me trying to get in a hammock? I can see you trying. It would be funny. Truth is Freedom says, truly sad, Joanstead Farms. Food prices are off the hook. Yes, they are. Way off the hook. I couldn't even buy meat this time when I went Oh, I did buy a $5 thing of pork chops, and I'm not a big fan of pork. I'm just not. I don't eat a lot of pork. I really don't even like to eat pork, but I bought it because it's cheap. Um, I have chicken, pork chops, and a half a pound of hamburger in my freezer. And the chicken is left over from where Jonestead came last weekend, and I cooked chicken. I had a piece left, and I just put it in the freezer. And I thought while I was out this way that I will stop at the IGA in Clay City, a small little town where they have their meat pretty cheap. Everything else is off the chain expensive in that store, but their meat is cheap. And I'm going to go a back way when I leave here. I'm getting ready to leave in a few minutes because my water is really low, y'all. I'm going to go the back way to Clay City. Hopefully I'll find something to explore along the way. Something abandoned or something. Homeless is where the powers that be want us all. That's right. They want us homeless, sick, and broke. And they're succeeding. They are. Eternal says, unless there's very well insulated, those camper homes are like an icebox in the winter. Yes, they are. They sure are. And a lot of those people will be using the buddy heaters. I have a buddy heater. But let me tell you, a little thing of propane is now $6 for a buddy heater. That's a 1-pound tank that will last you up to 3 hours. So you're going to be paying $6 for 3 hours of heat. It's very expensive. Jonestead said that chicken you made was so good. Well, thank you, Jonestead. Yep, truth. That's what we're all about here. All about the truth, because that's all that matters, really. To me, that's all that matters. Honestly. And to think I lived like over 40 years not really knowing about the truth, not really caring about the truth, believing everybody's bullshit, just being a normie. Look at that lookout over there. Truth is Freedom says, I would love a camper home just for in case I need to flee from here. Fire, right? Is all they want to do. Yeah, I know. And I was just thinking too, at my house yesterday, just walking around outside, how dry it is. I mean, it is so dry right now that they could just spark us up in an instant. And did you know that in that video, what Eternal showed earlier, that the whole circumference of that fire in Maui was a pit. It was a complete circle, like a fire pit, and all these people were trapped in it. And they turned the water off. People found in their cars, whole families found in their cars dead. Children, hundreds of children dead. They kept children at home from... How fishy that is. All right, I guess I'm gonna cut it here because I'm low on water. I'm gonna get back to the Jeep. Figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the weekend. The boomers coming into retirement and they don't want them to pay, so now the boomers coming into retirement and they don't want to pay, so now inconvenience them. Shot will save your life. So messed up. Or convince them that it's, yeah. Let me tell you something about baby boomers too. Now, I don't mean to insult all baby boomers because I know that all baby boomers are not like this, but the generation of my parents are the most fucked up generation, excuse my language, but they are the most screwed up generation that there ever was, and they have got us where we are today. Biden, baby boomer. Of course, he's not human, but just saying. Baby boomers are so dysfunctional. A lot of narcissists, borderlines, just psychopaths are baby boomers. It's ridiculous. I don't know what it is about baby boomers, man. And yes, you'll see that the baby boomers are the ones that are the most brainwashed, that think they need the shots, they think they need the mask. Yeah, 1946 to 1964. My mom was born 1954. Eternal says, I do blame the baby boomers for where we are. I do too. I do too. There's another channel I watch on narcissism. It's called Societal Narcissism. Ollie Matthews runs it. He talks a lot about the baby boomers. And he'll show you that they are narcissists, they are borderlines, they are psychopaths, they are control freaks, they are the most entitled people on this earth, the baby boomers. Whew, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Because it ain't nothing but the truth, I swear. The baby boomers have ruined this whole world. They have. And like I said, not all baby boomers. I'm just saying most of them. Because I have met a couple that are wise people and know the truth and care about the truth, but they are few and far between. History shows that all generations are fooled. They are. Well, it all started back in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s, when they sent, a man on the moon, y'all. Man on the moon. What's that song? If you believe, they put a man on the moon. Man on the moon. Yeah, if you believe. If you believe. That's when it all started. Probably even before that, but that's when, Illuminati started. Just the baby boomer generation. It's just all connected. And I don't know when they changed the maps from flat Earth to globe. But all original maps were flat Earth maps. And I truly believe the Earth is flat. Not that it really matters, because it does. Is anybody ever really going to know? But it does kind of matter because it's the truth. Truth is freedom is a boomer, and I have always worked hard and thought that was most important to survive on this plateau. Yes, truth is freedom. I can tell. You know the truth. You know what's up. You know what's going on. Like I said, not all baby boomers. But you are few and far between in the group. You are. And I'm glad you're here with us. Generation X. Generation X are the ones really taking the brunt of it too. Because we're just getting at that age now where we're going to grow old. We're going to be paying for all the baby boomers' mistakes. We already are. And it is a plateau. How did Nixon call the moon on a landline phone? Oh, wait. Right? And when you see all these people that are supposedly up in space and their hair's floating and all this stuff, yeah, it's just all studio. It's all studio. And hell, I believed it for most of my life. I believed it for over 40 years. I believe we were spinning. We were a spinning globe for 40 years, over 40 years. When I told my mom that, I told her about the man on the moon stuff. Yes, it did happen. I watched it on television. So there you go, baby boomer. All right, y'all, I need to get off here, get off the subject of baby boomers. I got very little water. Boomers are paying for their parents' mistakes, and so on, from the beginning of this charade. On this plateau, some rulers from the beginning of time. True, it does go back from the beginning of time, back to the Nephilim, even the fallen angels, all the way back to that. It does, honestly. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I appreciate everybody being with me today on my little bike adventure. I'll upload the other video when I get to the house, or when I get to the Jeep maybe. Eternal, Jonestead, Truth is Freedom. I appreciate y'all being with me. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll bring y'all back for my next adventure, either later on today or tomorrow. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good holiday weekend, okay? It's about the bloodline, not generations, right? It is. It did all start with the fallen ones, Jonestead. That's why we know they're here and it exists. It's true. I mean, they are here. All right, y'all. Later.